Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are. I'm Ben. I'm one of the five foolish mortals, and welcome to our Valentine's Day Spectacular. Let me bring the other guys in here.
Hey!
Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
I knew you were all going to say that.
That's just coffee.
Okay, so I'm Ben. I am from Pepper Tree Villa. We do a live stream every Monday night. Live stream every Monday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Next to me over here, this is Derick and Greggory.
Right way? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be this
Hey, guys.
way. It'd be this way.
The pressure. Where do we go in the box? We are enjoying our morning coffee with our hallmark with the hearts on it. And we are in flannel, so this is very fitting. Welcome, everyone. We're excited for another installment. This is episode number 12 of Five Foolish Mortals. Yay! Welcome.
Wow.
Okay. Next up, we have.
Awkward.
Next up, we have.
Birds. Hey guys, thanks for having me again. This is an awesome show. I love being in part of this group. What we got coming up, tomorrow. I just wanted to mention before I forget, because I've been forgetting all week, and I just wanted to make sure that Keith knows that I am on his show tomorrow. Me and Stacy are going to be on his Valentine special tomorrow, as well as we're having a special couples show tomorrow, and it's going to be with us, me and Stacy, and This Our Dream, Jeff and Angela, and Mouse Talk with Melissa and Walt, and then Bob and Kelly from Bob and Kelly. So, wow, I'm excited.
Okay, and the final foolish mortal is Jim.
I don't have a sound for myself. I just picked one at random.
No.
That's all I've got. I need to come up with a sound for myself. Hello, everybody. It is a great pleasure to be here.
Nice. And what is the name of your channel?
Oh, it's More Sunshine, please.
Well, welcome, everyone. We are here to do some Valentine's Day fun. First of all, our main topic today is discussing couples in cinema. I don't know if they're all Disney couples that we've all come up with. I came up with all Disney couples, but
As did I. Yes.
Okay. Well, while we have our discussion, we're also going to be doing some random things. So, Derick and Greggory, what do you have for us?
All right. So we went to our local grocery store. We were hunting all over, and we could not find anything. Honey. We were hunting all over, saying, and so it begins. And I found this at our Pack and Save, which is a Safeway owned business. And we are going to be making a Minnie Mouse Valentine cookie house kit. And if you remember what happened last time on the show with Greg's Gingerbread House.
You know what?
So we're going to make it together to give support or slaps or whatever it is. But
I'll just need the icing here, and then we can just apply everything.
A fun little kit that we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Nice. And Charlie, what do you have for us?
Today, in celebration of the ending of the Festival of the Arts, I am going to be doing my own little artwork today. I'm going to be painting these little ceramic hearts with pretty pink and purple colors, as well as a magical lit up unicorn.
Oh, that is spectacular.
And then for the finale, I will be tasting this Mickey Mouse Pop.
Is there a flavor of it, or is it just marshmallow?
It's a marshmallow pop. Doesn't say any flavoring, so I'm just hoping to survive. I'm hoping it's not too hard, so it shouldn't be too old. So hopefully
that is kind of frightening.
Yes, it is.
Good morning, Lothar. We've got a few people here in the chat with us. It's a Saturday, so it's going to be kind of like very loose kind of structure here. Jim, do you have any special thing to share with us at all?
I got nothing. No, that's not entirely true. I have a couple of things to try food wise. My mistake was leaving it out for my family to discover. So, for example, I at one time had this to try, but if you can see, it's no longer in there. Somebody devoured it, so I don't have that. But I have a couple of other things to try, and I wanted a little bit of Valentine's spirit or decor, or whatever. If you've watched my show recently, you know that my sister sent me a bunch of candles. So I've lit the red one. This one's called Cannonball Red. It's from I don't know where it's from, a candle company, and they specialize in candles with Dizney scents or odors or aromas. And this one is I can't explain it, but it's red and it's Valentine's colored. So there it is. One thing about this candle, though, there is a Dizney pin somewhere in the wax. So this is going to burn down and reveal a pin. Probably not today, but on Tuesday on my show, I'll reveal what pin is in this candle because I'm going to leave it burning. So,
well, just
what is it on fire?
Wait a minute. Let's see. Hang on. This has no description. And it smells nothing like the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on. There's a definite smell to it, and it's pleasant. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Okay.
It's pleasant.
There it is.
Well, I got this Cupid's Cottage from Target yesterday, like Target, but I was doing a gingerbread house on our last episode of Five Foolish Mortals, and I did not have great success. So I may or may not start working on this during the show. My main goal right now is to launch us into our topic. And today we're going to discuss 5 couples. Each of us is going to be discussing 5 couples that we've earmarked as couples that we've notated in Disney lore. So, D&G, why don't you take away with your first couples?
So I'll start from the higher number to
Just one, and we'll go around because we each have 5. We'll discuss them.
All right. So my first one would be Giselle and Robert. If you guys know who those people are.
Your neighbors?
That is from the movie Enchanted, Giselle and Robert.
Oh.
I told you, mine's kind of unorthodox for the most part. It's like people that you wouldn't really think about. But yeah, I thought they were actually a very nice couple, and that movie was really cool because it kind of encompassed a lot of other movies in it to create a wonderful that was my foot, sorry. Love story for Disney. So yeah, Giselle and Robert. And actually they're making a sequel called Disenchanted, which I'm really interested to see how that's going to turn out over 10 years later.
You know, I like that movie a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not available on Disney Plus.
Is that?
And I don't know why. I what is that, Charlie?
Is that with Patrick Dempsey?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Amy Adams.
Yep.
It's not available on Disney Plus or any streaming service that I'm aware of. You have to purchase that movie in order to see it, I think. And I don't know why. Does anybody know why that is?
It's Disney's way of keeping their content fresh. They will most likely introduce it at some point. Maybe they're holding back on it until the sequel comes out, and that way they can reintroduce it to people and say, this is what we have, and it is the first film in this franchise. We're going to be putting this out in 6 months. It's one of their marketing things that they do. They know how to spin their content. I mean, this month they're finally releasing the 5 seasons of The Muppet Show.
That's right.
So it's not like they launched Disney Plus with everything in the vault. That would be stupid of them. That way they are able to roll things out and keep people coming back to the service. So anyway, that's a really good couple to start our whole discussion with. Derick, do you have a couple?
I went with a completely different idea. So they're not necessarily a couple.
Okay.
They're either a good duo or something else, like my first one. So prepare yourself.
Oh boy.
So we all know about Scrooge McDuck. He's my favorite character.
Right.
He's also number 5 on my list, which is surprising. He's not number 1. But his, I don't want to say his love, but
Money?
it would be his lucky dime.
Oh,
So
close.
if it wasn't for his lucky dime, he wouldn't have all this
His
treasure.
money.
He wouldn't have all this gold.
Yep, his love of
And
money.
it spawned many historical things like the life and times of Scrooge McDuck. See, he's even showcasing his lucky dime. That tells you how important it is. So,
He's very materialistic.
yeah, that was his number 1 dime. And if he didn't have his number 1 dime, he wouldn't be the person he is today. So it just shows you, you love something enough, you can get something back in return.
Okay.
End of the thing.
Surprisingly, it's nothing like Scrooge McDuck. So
I love how Derick finds a way to get Scrooge McDuck in there. In the future we're gonna have a top 10 Disney automobiles, and Derick's, well, you're not gonna believe this, but it's Scrooge McDuck is at the top of my list, and it's well done, Derick. Well done.
Have we, before we go the next, have we welcomed everyone in? I'm sorry. All right.
Oh, do it, Greg. Get on that.
oh, okay. We have Mara Memphis. We have Cruising for Food with Wanda. We have Stevie Lee, Candy Mom 15, Donna A. Follin, Jeffrey Resendez, Lori Jean Carlson. We have Pepper P. Villa. See, Innocence Abroad is here. Lothar 900. Rachel's Adventures is here. And BDF, the BFD is here. The Mickey Bunch.
Hi, Kelly.
I think we're all caught up for now. So welcome, everybody.
I love Kelly's laugh. I love that.
We-
Lovely laugh.
We do have some treats like Jim to try also throughout. Are we going to start though?
Oh yeah, we need to start. Okay. So
Yeah, you guys start your little house build or whatever. Charlie, who's your first couple that you wanted to bring to our minds?
For anyone who knows me, you got to know that my favorite Disney character is, of course, Robin Hood. So my first couple is Robin Hood and Marion. It's very old school Disney. It's one of my favorite. They go very, very well together. They're both foxes. And
was very sly of you,
they're
Karen.
very, very good together. They're never arguing. They're they met as kids, kind of like me and Stacy met when we were very young, and through all the hard times they made it through, and it's one of my favorite couples.
Okay, Cynthia, thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. It's much appreciated.
Do Greg and Derick have to dance? For a super chat?
No, that's okay. That's on their show.
All right.
Although Derick is always. Jim, do you have a couple for?
I do. Let's see which one I want to start with. I'll just start with this one. Well, I won't wax poetic about this couple, but my favorite Pixar film is still The Incredibles, and I think it's hard to beat Bob Parr and Helen Parr, Elastigirl and Mr. Incredible. So here's a screenshot of them being frisky in the film. But they have such love for each other. They've got a great family. They're great parents, and they're one of my favorite Disney couples. So
Look how long that arm is.
I know.
she just pinched his butt. I don't know if I was clear about that.
Frisky. She was being frisky.
Yeah.
Kelly, thank you for that $1.99 super chat. We really appreciate it.
That was a good couple, Jim. I forgot about them, actually.
How can you forget about? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to remind you.
Okay. Well, on my end, I made my list from number 5 up to number 1, and I actually sent my images to Jim to share on the big board behind him.
Got him.
And on number 5, I came up with Bernard and Bianca from The Rescuers.
Yay!
Bernard is just the simple little maintenance person at the Rescue Aid Society, and he gets pulled into doing this dangerous task of trying to find and help a little girl in need at the urging of Miss Bianca. This was a film from when I was about 12 or 13 years old, and I've always warmed up to this one. I know it's not one of Disney's biggest films, and a lot of people do forget about The Rescuers, but it always has a special place in my heart. And Bernard and Bianca's relationship was always kind of sweet to me.
Can I just say that was one of my couples as well? And also, Robin Hood and Maid Marian was one of my couples.
So before the show, Greg was talking about the obscure couples that nobody else is going to have yet.
Well, I thought I do still have a couple that might not be on people's list. I don't know.
Who built the house? All right. Well, who constructed that wall? Like government work.
That's not going to that doesn't meet code standards.
No. That house is not going to stand.
Wow, it's barely a house anyway. But
Charlie, how's your little art project coming along?
Mine is coming along. It's
oh my gosh, a little higher.
Sorry.
Nice.
There we go.
Stay still. There you go. Right there.
Wow.
Hey.
Looking nice.
Now, if you guys remember, Charlie is lightning fast with his crafting, with the pumpkin carving and the gingerbread house. So he's going to be done with this in 90 seconds.
Yeah,
That's why I brought up the unicorn too. So
Okay, all right.
Jim, do you have something to sample for us?
Oh, sure. Okay. This is a for Valentine's Day. Most everything's chocolate or a variation of chocolate and something else. So and I've had most everything ever made that's chocolate, except I did find this. This is Dove. They're called lovebirds, so it's obviously made for Valentine's Day. These are peanut butter and milk chocolate. So I'm guessing it's the Dove version of a Reese's peanut butter cup or treat or something like that. And again, I left this out for my family to find. So there are only 3 left in the package. So I had to hurry. I had to hide them.
Before you continue with that, Jim, I want to say thank you to Wanda for that super sticker. Thank you so much, Wanda.
Thank you.
Jim demonstrating his multilingual talents.
That's all I know.
Thank you, Wanda.
Cookie. I know Cookie. I think that's Cookie. No, Cookie. I think this is have to go to the bathroom. I think that's Cookie. Does it have to go to the bathroom? It's been a while.
Okay, so
here it is.
oh wow, that looks like a little Dove bar. Ooh, I do love me some peanut butter and chocolate.
2 great tastes that taste great together, Ben. It's It's very good. Not like a Reese's peanut butter cup at all, which are perhaps my favorite candy. And this is very good. Dove chocolate is I enjoy Dove chocolate. This appears to be more like real peanut butter than in a Reese's peanut butter cup.
That does not surprise me because Dove does pride themselves in being kind of one of those premium chocolates that you could buy in a grocery store.
Yes. These are great. I would not refuse these if offered, but I think I still like the Reese's peanut butter cup over this, but these are pretty darn good.
Well, I actually did buy the Reese's parts.
Oh, nice.
So
Kind of jealous.
no, you're not. You have a more premium peanut butter.
I'm not complaining.
So oh my gosh, this is white chocolate. I didn't realize it was white chocolate.
Why is Derick dancing?
Maybe you want a super chat.
Oh, yes, of course. They're muted. Derick, you're muted.
Welcome, Blaine from Really Creative Travel. Thank you for joining us.
So I added some backups because my couples were taken. So
Okay.
and they're actually ones I totally forgot about. They're actually pretty good.
Well, let's start with your second one. Let's do the second round here.
So this is the same theming basically. So I have Prince Edward and Nancy Tremaine. Do we know what movie this is from?
Is that Cinderella?
Nope.
I know Lady Tremaine. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was odd. If that's like poison them or something. I'm like, that's not good.
That would be a horrible couple.
Okay, yeah, it would be.
It's the other couple from Enchanted.
Oh, okay. Well,
because they ended up like not going with one, so they ended up going with the other two that went back to the cartoon world and ended up getting married.
Spoiler alert.
If you haven't seen that movie after 10 years, I'm so sorry.
I'm with you.
I already need to dial a friend with my phone to figure out how to put these things together.
Oh my gosh.
It's supposed to be so easy with 5 pieces.
But yet you have a get 15% off thing on your screen right now, so that's not going to help you either.
That looks good, Charlie.
That does look good. That looks like a bear's nose, like on a stuffed animal. That's cool.
All right, we went again to another fun personality, which I know is not on your list.
So I'll say that because they had two of mine.
I know
Sure.
they're on their list. So, maybe it was an addiction. It probably was addiction, not love. But, Mr. Toad
Oh my.
had a love for a lot of things, which got him into a lot of trouble. Which
Yes.
love can do. Love can get you in trouble that you don't know where it's going to end up.
That's my favorite country song.
his love, passion, addiction, was his motor car. So this is Mr. Toad and his motor car, and he's hanging out with Toad, or not Toad, Mole. So my number 4 is Mr. Toad and his autocar.
Nice.
Is there a reason why your toy is still packaged?
Yeah, because I'm weird like that. I like to leave them.
He doesn't want to open it.
Because the one day that I'm going to sell this.
I know. I have one that sits in my tree. So,
Welcome. Do we welcome in the Hall Family Adventures?
And
Yeah.
Stacy's here.
Stacey's here, and Yvonne is here as well. So, welcome.
Welcome.
Rally Creative Travel. I don't think we mentioned that.
Yeah, we did.
Did we? Ivana Costa?
Yep. Charlie, who is your second couple?
My second couple is Wall-E and Eve. I love how again they an unusual couple. She's like the well, I don't know if she's like the police person of that ship, making sure all the environmental stuff gets safe or whatnot. And the part in that movie I love is when the Hello Dolly part where he's with the, he's watching the Hello Dolly clip from on his little
VHS.
trailer, or wherever he is. And I love it when they're cruising around space together with Eve, and then I just love the couple. It's just my something that I'm not too crazy about the movie itself. I think it's a really pessimistic movie. I hope we never ever come to that future, but as far as couples going, I think that's an overlooked couple with Wally and Eve. So I wanted to show them some. I wanted to show them some love.
According to Lothar, it is minus 41 Celsius currently in Winnipeg, which is also minus 41 Fahrenheit. So that's not warm.
Wow.
Maybe a road trip south, Lothar?
I would think
A
so.
lot of people that are having. I know Wanda was saying in San Antonio it was cold, and also the whole family was saying that it's really cold in Kansas right now. So we're just getting rain here on the West Coast. We're not super cold, so we've been fortunate, but it's heading east, that's for sure. Welcome.
It's 30 to 20. Wow.
Yeah, I think we're 21 here.
Oh, and Yvonne Acosta loves your heart, Charlie.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Okay, Arnie says, winter in Winnipeg, brisk and refreshing. Absolutely.
Squeeze it down first before you.
Jim, who is your second couple?
Okay, I tried to go around the entire Disney verse to find my couple. So I'm going to visit the world, the universe of Star Wars right now. And this couple, it really is a tragic love story. We've known about them from the very beginning. And I'll just come out. It's Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru. They were in love right to the end. I'm kidding, guys. This is not who I want to talk about. I just wanted to show that picture. I thought it would be fun. Instead, sticking with the Star Wars universe, I'm going to go with a couple from The Mandalorian who we've all grown to know and love. It's Frog Lady and Frogman. And while you might think I'm joking, and I guess I kind of am, but they're from season 2, episode 3, an episode called The Heiress, and Mando was kind of the taxi driver for Frog Lady. We never got to know her name, but she was carrying with her a bunch of eggs. She's trying to get back to her man there, and when they finally arrived to their destination and Frog Lady saw her partner, it was actually very sweet. It was kind of cute. She showed him the container of eggs, and they were. It was actually kind of a sweet moment in the show. So my couple is Frog Lady and Frogman.
And the child really loved the offspring too.
What was left of the eggs?
That's right. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Go there, but yeah.
Well, for me, my second couple that I wanted to bring to attention is from the movie Ratatouille, and that is Linguini and Colette.
Woo-hoo.
They are an unlikely couple. Linguini is this mop boy who comes into the restaurant that Colette is working at, and he is controlled by a rat to do some wonderful things in the kitchen. Meanwhile, she thinks she's helping him to learn how to cook better, but they strangely have an attraction to each other and go riding around on a Vespa through Paris together, while Remy stays behind and feeds his family in the restaurant. Colette and Linguini are a very unlikely couple, but there are a lot of unlikely couples in this world.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's our favorite Pixar movie, mine and Stacy's, and we watched that like 100 times. And
I love Ratatouille, and I'm looking forward to the attraction at Epcot.
yes, that's gonna be
She was
awesome.
gonna mace him at first, and then when she felt how he kissed, then she just gave into it.
Wow.
Did I hear correctly that the ride will be open February? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
Welcome. I don't know if we heard before. Michelle Bowen, welcome. We might actually be able to meet up with her and her husband when we go to Walt Disney World in about a week.
Oh, nice.
And then No Maps Needed Travel. Welcome, guys. Because you're falling way behind here.
No,
All right. Well, we've done two. Oh, Arnie is quick to say that Ratatouille was released on June 29th, 2007, which is also the day that the iPhone was originally released. Arnie and Doug saw Ratatouille at a theater in Southern California, and then they stood in line to get their iPhones.
Yeah, cool.
Cool.
Derick and Greggory, do you have an update on your house?
Well,
it's coming together.
yeah, we were trying to figure out how to even put it together, and then Greg found out which one we're supposed to use.
Well, because I read instructions, so.
So we're Charlie's done. We're at the beginning stages.
So I'm gonna show. We're not gonna eat all these, but I want to show you what they had.
We're working on project. We gave up Project Speedo. It's now Project
it's
Beluga.
for Valentine, but we got
Heart donuts.
Heart Dunkin' Donuts. So yeah. So some of these are Bavarian cream. These are the Cupid ones. Some of these have, I guess like strawberry raspberry cream in them, and then some are chocolate. This is supposed to be a brownie one with the sprinkles on it. So yeah, we won't be eating all these today, but we will try one.
Now I want a donut.
The cool thing about Dunkin' Donuts, they do a lot of seasonal stuff.
So
it's
which one?
cool.
Which one do you want?
I'm not eating anything right now. I guess.
What?
We're behind.
Okay, fine. I'll try a Cupid one, which is the one with the sprinkles.
Are you guys fans of Dunkin' coffee?
I haven't had.
Yeah,
like it.
Well, yeah, we did do. We did like a
so it has like cream filling, like yellow cream in it.
we did like a
Pretty good.
we did like a frappuccino or something. It was one of the hot drinks. It was okay. It
Well,
wasn't.
very sweet of you.
Why do you ask, Jim? Do you not like it?
I find it a little more acidic than other coffees.
True.
I
Yeah.
want to like it more than I do, but I don't.
That's probably
It's okay,
all
but,
my
yeah.
That is
acid
very
reflux problems.
Okay,
Yeah.
Probably.
your icing.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Okay, Charlie, how is your little project coming along?
Would you like to see?
Absolutely.
I finished my first heart, and this is how far I'm getting along. It's sticking to the paper. All right. This is how far I've gotten along so far on my second heart.
Oh, look at that.
It has
You
little
are-
leaves. I'm gonna do them all pink, and a 2-year-old could probably do better than what I'm doing.
Are you sure you've never worked in a sweatshop?
He doesn't remember. He repressed those memories.
Pretty sure, yeah. But yeah, they would fire me at the sweatshop. They'd be like, "You are way over too many lines, buddy." They put me in the corner with the bad elves.
Coming together very nicely with us working together. I mean, the icing is a lot better this time. It's not as messy. Derek's going to put it in the refrigerator quick to harden the icing to kind of make it coagulated and stick. So we'll see how it goes.
All right. Jim, do you have something else to try for us?
I do. Last year, on the taste of Valentine's Day. I had a crazy cheese. I found a crazy cheese at Aldi. It was rhubarb and gin
Yes.
cheese, and it was
Disgusting.
it looked ridiculous, but it was actually tasty. It was actually very good. Well, I went back to Aldi, and they had that again, but they also had this one, which isn't as ridiculous, but this is Wensleydale cheese with raspberries and white chocolate.
Ooh,
That's interesting.
So I'm gonna
and that's a cheese. Wow.
crack that open.
Does that Wensleydale, is that the cheese that tastes very a lot like wine? You know,
A lot like what?
wine.
A wine? I don't know. Oh, that's interesting. It's a little pinkish in color. I guess that's the raspberries.
It looks a little like strawberry ice cream.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Okay, so let me cut off just a little bit of that, and raspberries and white chocolate.
And what are your thoughts?
It's good. It tastes like a spread. Notes of the white chocolate and the raspberry. I guess that stands to reason. So well done, Wensleydale, on there. But I wouldn't want that on a sandwich necessarily, but perhaps on a cracker.
So it doesn't taste winey.
This is very good. I thought perhaps I came across a seed or two, like a raspberry seed. I don't know if I did, though, or if I was just imagining. Hang on. I don't know what else is in it. I'm going to try it with a cracker.
Depending on the cracker, you can actually make it taste better or worse if the cracker is seasoned or not. What kind of cracker are you using?
It is a I don't know because I don't have the box. It's just I just took it out of I took the bag out of the box.
Mystery cracker.
All right, this has sugar, white chocolate, whey powder, lactose, emulsifier. Oh, that sounds delicious. Something called starter culture. I don't know what I'm eating. The raspberry is dried raspberry, and so I probably did not come across a seed. I don't know. Maybe I did. There's just a few of them in there, but it's not. It's for the most part smooth. It's a very soft cheese. Notes of sweetness. Very good. It was delicious on that cracker.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's a winner. Thumbs up.
Well, I am sticking with the candy section. I've got these Valentine's Day wrapped Hershey miniatures.
My God.
I've got the Crackle, the Special Dark, the Milk Chocolate, and the ever popular Mr. Good Bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I already sampled these last night, so I don't think I need to sample any more of them. Otherwise, I'm going to see more of Ben than he needs to see. But Target had candies where they were selling 3 bags for $10 yesterday, so I picked up 3. I'll show you the last one that I picked up on my next round. Meanwhile, Greg entering the picture again, we have another round of couples that we want to discuss.
We were having issues with the opening this because we're gonna make a drink too, but
Corbell.
so one of my other couples is Katrina Van Tassel and Brom Van Brunt. Do we know what that's from?
It sounds like they're brother and sister.
Yeah, that's
They're not brother and sister.
Ichabod Crane, right?
There you go. Yep. And they actually did end up together at the end of the movie. Spoiler alert again, Jim.
Well, that's from 70 years ago, so I think we're okay.
Right? He was worried about 10 years ago, so what's another 50?
We've also already discussed that film on this show.
We have discussed it. But yeah, I thought, I don't know. I know that Jim and I kind of saw eye to eye with Ichabod not being such a nice person. So maybe Katrina ended up with the right person in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I agree. I do remember talking about that. When I saw that as a child, I'm sorry. I'm eating chocolate.
I could try you.
When I saw that as a child, I didn't like it because I thought Ichabod was bullied, and I thought he was robbed of perhaps the love of his life. And I just thought it was a tragic story. But when I saw it most recently, I realized, wait, Ichabod's not a great character. He's very selfish, and perhaps she ended up with the better option there. So I was actually kind of glad to rewatch it and then just kind of discover that, wait, Ichabod's not who I thought he was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch the Tim Burton version, it's a totally different, different thing with that. So we just really quick, we used Corbel Sweet Rosé Champagne with Ocean Spray Light and Refreshing Taste Pink Cranberry to make a cremosa instead of a mimosa. And actually, I like cremosas better because it's not as acidic as the orange juice one. I could drink these all day and not have any issues with the acid or anything.
Nice.
But very refreshing.
Derick, who is your third couple that you want to bring to our attention?
All right, so a very, very obscure couple. They were never listed as a couple.
That would be obscure.
But I think they should have been because they had great camera presence together.
Now, is this a person in another inanimate object, or is it actual living person?
Well, they're not even the same species.
Oh, what?
Scrooge McDuck's quarter and dime.
Whoa.
I can't even say it here. All right, so my number 3 couple is Miko and Flit.
Aw.
So these
They
guys
were a cute couple.
They were. It was kind of a love-hate relationship, which is very similar in real life. And Miko ran the roost, so whatever he wanted to do, it was basically. And so he wore the pants in the group.
Well, they're more of a friendship.
But
yeah.
it is. But they were. I looked at it as a duo, instead of a romantic thing. But
Yeah.
they're one of my. Pocahontas is one of my favorite Disney movies, which I know a lot of people don't like.
I like
But
it.
it brings back a lot of my childhood. I wasn't in a child anymore. So a lot of good memories, and I loved the fact that Miko. I love raccoons, and I just thought they were very cool. Really together, so they're my number 3.
My favorite part with Miko is when he uses his finger and gets all the little crumbs. He gets every last bit of the cookies.
Lothar says I should give lessons how to pour champagne. Yes. He actually poured. He worked at a winery place. I didn't, and it obviously.
I bet you did. You did. Yeah, there you go.
Little Corbel there, Derick.
It is Corbel, yes.
He can't talk, obviously.
Corbel, we went there for the second time. It's up in Northern California, by the bay, not too far from you guys, in Guerneville.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, our friend lives in Guerneville, and we go by it every time we see him.
And it's apparently haunted too.
Very true.
Okay. Charlie, who is your third couple that you want to bring to our attention?
I will get to my third couple in just a second, but I just wanted to take this special time out for everyone in the chats. Please put hearts in the chats for our lovely host, Ben, today. Isn't he doing an awesome job? He is an awesome host. We all love Ben. And let me give you a status update on my hearts too, because I'm done the hearts. I'm gonna start moving on to the unicorn. Look at that.
Oh wow, that's nice.
That's a little cup, little ceramic something. Hopefully, I'll give it to Sophie, and she'll hang it in her room and not throw it away. We'll see. But yeah, my third couple.
Oh, before you go on, Charlie, Cynthia just gave us the $1.99 super chat. She wants to know if Derick can try on a Cupid outfit. Derick,
What?
are you gonna try?
Outfit.
Do the Cupid dance.
Watch out, you're gonna do the Cupid hit my drinks all over the place.
If you can find one for me, I will wear it. And it'll
do you know what
be
that entails?
A diaper?
It entails a diaper and a curly blonde wig, and that's about it.
Well, you know, I think I'm getting close to wearing a diaper anyway.
Oh, stop.
All right, Charlie, let's get back to you and your couple.
Moving on. Yes, thank you.
Thanks everybody for the hearts in the chats, buddy. Look, they all love you, Ben. All right, my third couple is a very, very cute old couple named Carl and Ellie. If you've ever seen the movie Up, it has one of the most awesome montages of a couple going through from when they first met all the way through the end stages of life, and it always pulls at the heartstrings. It's an awesome, awesome couple.
You want to pull the picture, Jim?
Yes.
Oh, did you have it on?
Yeah, they actually win #1 couple.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they are. You watch that, and it's like,
I
oh.
think as far as couples go, Carl and Ellie show us what love is throughout a lifetime in a very short 5-minute span, and you see it from beginning to when he loses her as she passes on, and it's just heartbreaking. But you can tell what real love is just by the way that they treat each other and they care for each other, and it's a really, really lovely story that they do in a very short amount of time, and it's only as Pixar can do.
Yeah, right at the beginning of the film too, and they just crush you with that montage, and it's so well done, and it makes you, oh, what on earth am I in for?
Yeah, I thought it was a little intense, even for like little kids, but I don't know if they would actually understand that part, depending on their age.
They do now.
Yeah, but actually with that movie, Christopher Plummer was a voice actor in that movie, and he actually recently has passed, unfortunately, as well. So I just thought I would put that in there because he did do a voice in that movie.
No, intense is what happens to Nemo's mom. That's intense.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
First 20 seconds, she.
That was bad.
Okay, Derick, I know what you guys are building is some sort of love shack, but it looks like an outhouse.
No,
Oh, you need a little half moon.
I was thinking that.
Moon on it. Okay.
It does.
yeah, it's supposed to look like that. I don't think that's going to happen. We don't have enough pink icing for that.
Well, it's a work in progress. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
It is.
Maybe you can pour a bottle of Robitussin over it.
Yeah, you probably should have painted these before you put the house together, because now you're going to be at an angle going like this, and it's going to fall all over the place. But you know, it's fine. It'll be fun.
Very true. I don't think
Yeah,
hello
just
to
put it on its
Jonathan
side.
Chong. No, it's going to fall apart.
No, it won't.
It
Look,
will. It's going to fall apart. Look. No, it's going to fall apart.
look,
It's going to fall apart.
it's fine. Oh, look at that. It's still together.
Oh, now it looks like a ramp for my evil Knievel.
Okay, Jim, who is your third couple?
Okay, again, continuing on around the Disney world. I gotta come up with a better. Anyway, I'm going Marvel this time, and I was trying to think which couple in Marvel, first of all, isn't too obvious, because that's how I roll. But that is truly deserving of one of the best couples, really. And I came up with this. It's Hank and Janet Pym, and their story lasts decades. They were the original Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then she was lost in the ether. That's not what they call it. What is it? The where do they go when they
Quantum
shrink?
realm.
Quantum realm. Thank you. I'm such a fan. But so she was lost. And in the film, the Ant-Man and the Wasp, spoiler alert, but this movie was released 45 years ago, so you should have seen it by now. But they are reunited, and you realize he kind of never stopped looking for her, and always thought that there was a possibility she was still alive and that she could be saved. And what do you know, she was. And it's a touching, tragic love story, but I thought worthy of being on my list. So Hank and Janet Pym.
Am I the only one that ever wondered how she ate while she was stuck there, or even went to the bathroom while she was stuck in the quantum realm? I mean,
or found new clothes.
There you go.
Yes. There are a lot of questions I choose not to think about, but yeah. Or if time is truly different in the quantum realm, how come she aged just as much as everybody else did? So I don't know. I don't know.
You just kind of go with it at that point.
Sheet Mill Food Cat, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day.
That's all you're probably going to get out of that one.
Okay.
All right. I'm just going to rotate Carl and Ellie to my number 3 position, and we will go on to checking in on Derick and Greggory and how their house is coming along.
Well, we had another super chat. Thank you so much, the Hall of Family Adventures. Donation to the Cupid Outfit Fund.
Derick, I think you're going to have a Cupid outfit at some point.
We laid this thing to rest.
What?
We're laying it to rest it. And we're getting ready to paint the doors on it. So
Dug a hole in the backyard, and they're going to bury it very soon.
we're doing this portion of it now. Thank goodness we don't have to worry about creating the Mickey and Minnie. So Greg is
It's just not.
we might have to use a finger.
Yeah, which one?
Just cut that bag open and get a butter knife and just cover that thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I want to know if it's a porta potty.
I think it is. Get a
Yeah,
knife.
it's okay.
I'll get a knife.
It's just a little hut. I mean, I don't know how she could possibly live in there. Also with Mickey, I mean, where's the bathroom?
Okay. Do you have a 4th couple there that you want to share with us, Greg?
Yes, I have Jim Deere and Darling, if you know what that's from.
That would be Lady and the Tramp.
Yep, not Peter Pan. Yes, that would be Lady and the Tramp. Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking Darling. You said I thought I was thinking Peter Pan too.
Well, that's those are the Darling children.
That was a Darling family.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if her name was Darling, and I had to look it up, and it said Darling, so I was like, but yeah, they're not a couple that you really hear about too much. Has anybody seen the remake?
You hear about Lady and the Tramp a lot, but you don't hear about Jim Deere.
Yeah. Has anyone seen the remake on Disney Plus yet?
Yes.
Of Lady and the Tramp? I have not.
Oh,
I
it
did.
was good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was all right.
Oh, it's coming apart. Oh.
All right, we'll do mine. My top 2 have actually already now been said. But
You know it's supposed to be red.
oh crud.
It's okay. At this point, it doesn't matter.
My number 2 is Wally and Eva.
Okay.
Charlie had already said.
Okay.
I just think they were a very cool couple, and Wally He was in love. He was electronically smitten. And that was cool. I thought it was a cool story behind it. And I think the whole story of the movie, just in general, was a very interesting take on it, with people not really doing exercising in that. I kind of thought about things that are going on right now.
Everyone in the pandemic is sitting around on a floaty chair.
Yes. But yeah, I think it was very well done movie, and that was my couple number 2.
Okay, very good. How about you, Charlie?
See, if I would have put these in, if I would have rated these guys, probably Carl and Ellie would have been my number 1, and I wasn't. I'm sorry for not paying attention. I was just going down my list. And
that's okay.
Because I loved Carl.
There are no rules.
And I'm afraid I saw the picture before in the pre-show of what Jim said, so I don't want to ruin another one of Ben's. So I can choose another one.
Well, no, that's the next one I'm going to do too, so we can go ahead and discuss it.
Okay, then Mary Poppins and Bert. Awesome couple. I think Jim has that.
Oops. That's Colette and Linguini.
I couldn't read my own writing.
There's Bert and Mary.
Bert and Mary. Such an awesome. Well, I mean, we just watched Saving Mr. Banks just the other night, and she insisted there's no romance between Bert and Mary, but I still think that they have a really great TV presence when they're together. I always thought they'd make a good couple, and obviously, in a Disney movie, they're not going to be hooking up or anything. So, but I like them as a couple.
The original intent was to have some form of love story between Bert and Mary, but while P.L. Travers did not want to have that in the film, it was also determined during the pre-production of the film that it took the movie the attention away from why Mary was there with the Banks children in the first place. So they decided to pull back, especially at the wishes of P.L. Travers, and go with focusing on the kids as opposed to a love story between Bert and Mary, which I think was really the focus of the film.
Yeah. Oh, really? The original was, wow.
Well, the Sherman brothers had written a love ballad between Bert and Mary, but it was scrapped because of the direction they took the film. But Bert and Mary definitely have a really good chemistry with each other, and you can tell that they enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, I thought they were very good together.
So that is another Disney couple. Jim.
Yeah, I love the movie. It's like one of my favorite Disney movies, so I'm glad they went the route that they went.
Yes. Jim.
All right. My next one is from a movie I'm not necessarily a huge fan of, but I like this couple. It's from The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's Jack and Sally. And again, I don't even know if I've ever seen this movie all the way through in one sitting.
Yeah, I haven't.
I like their story. I like that, she's an outcast kind of, and he didn't recognize her affection right away, but by the end of the movie, they're kissing on that crazy curly Q hill, whatever that is. But Jack and Sally for me, I just thought perhaps none of you guys said them, so I put them on my list. So yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
And do you know they actually have children? If you listen to the, don't even ask me how they have children, but they do. But if you listen to the end of the soundtrack, they do have like a little continuing story. And Jack was asked if he would ever do it again. Would he? And I think his last words were, "Wouldn't you?" But they were talking about them having kids and everything. So that would be interesting to see.
We have Jeff from Dole Whip Dad joining us. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today.
Derek's really trying with this. He did the door okay.
No, I didn't.
It's just, I mean, it looks like a little kid did it, but it's still cute looking. But if you guys haven't seen that movie in its entirety, I suggest to see it. It's really good.
It's a good.
I've never seen it.
It's a good film.
On a rating from 1 to 10, what would you give it?
It's one of my favorites. I would say a 10, especially all the work that went into that they put into that movie and everything. It was painstaking. Like just to get 1 minute of it, like took 2 weeks to do.
A 5.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no arguing that. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is beautifully done. Strangely enough, the film itself didn't really go through any rewrites. It was pitched. There were a couple of notes added to the film, and then they shot it the way it was presented in its original pitch. So there were no any real screen rewrites.
I love it.
Very rarely does that happen in Hollywood.
Hmm.
Studio productions are always 40 people throwing in their suggestions on how a film should go.
And that's the Nightmare Before Christmas? Is that what it's called?
Nightmare Before Christmas only had a couple of notes, and they went ahead and filmed the movie pretty much as envisioned by the screenwriter,
Wow.
who also happened to be dating Tim Burton at the time. So there you go. We already discussed my fourth couple via Charlie, and that was Mary Poppins and Bert. So let's get an update from Derick and Gregory on their house.
Well, hearts are flying all over
You
the
can't
place.
reach what? You can't reach what?
This is the.
We're not doing it the way the picture is anyway. I don't know what you mean by you can't reach that.
You're going these. I'm telling you to do these because you're closer to them. Is what I'm asking.
Oh my god.
So this is the.
So there you go.
It looked like she took a dump on it.
What? Is her poop pink or something? It's falling apart. That outhouse is coming apart. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yep, the outhouse is going to be revealing itself.
You know what? I blame Greg for being a part of this project because you know what how his gingerbread house ended up.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't remember Derick having problems with his gingerbread house, Greg.
Curious.
It must be the help.
Wow. I see how it is. Okay.
Charlie, do you have an update on your unicorn?
I've had to improvise. All right, so when you buy this unicorn set, right, it comes with all these different color paints and everything.
Yeah.
But when you put them on the wood, they like disappear until like there's no color to them whatsoever. It's like it's very, very little color, and it just looks like almost like you took like Kool-Aid and put it on wood, and it's not good at all. So I am using my good color paints from my hearts, and I'm gonna make a pink and purple unicorn. And this is how far I'm gonna put the pink base, and then I'm gonna make purple swirlies and stuff, and try to make it pop.
Wow.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta improvise.
Well, good luck with that,
So those
Charlie.
other paints were like a stain almost, like a very
Yeah.
weak stain.
Very, very weak stain. I was
Mhm.
very disappointed with them.
Jim, have you sampled all your foods for us?
I did. I remember my family got a hold of it, so I didn't have as many as I wanted. But
That is unfortunate.
I have a pop to try if you want me to try my.
do it.
Oh, well, yeah. Go ahead. Let's do that.
My Mickey Mouse pop. Okay, so I got this from Walmart.
Oh my gosh.
I equate Walmart quality to gas station sushi quality.
Gross.
All right, so
I'm scared for you.
smells very marshmallowy. Smells like vanilla. Okay, so here's a close up. Look at that. It's a happy Mickey. It looks happy.
I would just shellac it and keep it.
It's still movable, so I My guess is under 5 years old. So let me try it.
Don't break your teeth.
Very chewy. Okay. It just tastes like a sugary marshmallow.
Ugh.
But considering I was expecting a lot worse, I will take that. I will take that as a victory, a sugary marshmallow that tastes like a sugary marshmallow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Buzz, yeah.
Speaking of sugary marshmallow,
Are you going to try that for us?
I am not going to try this for you.
We do have some other. We have some things. We have a lava cake Hershey's Kiss in a hot pink and black color. Woo-hoo. You gonna try one?
I tried the Hershey strawberry cream already. I couldn't wait.
What?
So that was. And I think we had these lava ones last year.
Yeah, very chocolatey inside.
Mm.
And then strawberry cream heart.
We also have. We got a special gift from Wanda from Cruising for Food.
Very nice of her. This
You
is
guys look like you had an awesome weekend, didn't you?
chocolate
We had
here.
so much fun. It was a shame that it ended so fast.
I like strawberry cream way better.
We got some edible underwear, not underwear. Edible wrinkles.
The strawberries.
And you get-
Oh my god. Really, Derek?
So these are chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh my gosh. Were those in the refrigerator?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Very nice of her.
that looks delicious.
And there's even kale in here. So after you're done with
No,
this,
I'm not eating it.
That's like Stacy's favorite thing, chocolate covered strawberries.
I'm going to say kale.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Wanda, thank you so much. You're awesome.
Thank you, Wanda.
Wanda, you are a treasure.
Very good. Thank
Hello,
you.
Francisco. Welcome.
Lots of love coming from Francisco. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's a whole lot of love. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one last thing to show you as far as Valentine's treats that I got from Target yesterday, and that is the Valentine's themed Snickers. Now, while that's nothing really special about it, it's still a Snickers bar. So it's got little hearts in the wrapper, but you know, Snickers is a Snickers. So
That is very true.
Like they didn't add marshmallow or anything to it, or
no, that's the stuff.
They should have added like a red strip of strawberry cream in there or something. That would be good too, I think.
No, Snickers doesn't need any improving. It is.
I
Perfect.
agree. I love Snickers.
We have one last round of couples to discuss.
Oh,
Greg, if you want to take it from us.
so my last one is, where is it? Where did I put it? Miss Price and Amelius. If you know who that is. What movie that's from?
your neighbors on the other side.
That is a
It's-
movie I like better than Mary Poppins. It's
Ben Knobs and Broomsticks.
Oh,
Really? You like that better than Mary Poppins?
Oh yeah.
And they did actually end up together at the end of the movie. I mean, you could totally tell. So
Mary Poppins annoyed me, just how snooty she was, and I didn't really like
We-
her personality.
we especially like that 4-minute song segment that seemed like 4 hours.
Portobello Road is actually about 15 minutes.
That long version, that was crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, I like Mary Poppins. I mean, I like Angela Lansbury too. Wanda knows all about that.
Of course, I have to say this, my first one would be Mickey and Minnie, obviously, but I wanted to do other, couples that were not talked about that much.
That's fair.
I also had the same that you guys had, but this is my number one is Carl and Eva.
Carl and Ellie.
Ellie. Carl and Ellie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Carl and Eva. What an interesting crossover that would be.
He went up in a balloon and he went up into space. It was a great second.
Eva from yeah.
But no, I always that you guys hit it on when you were talking about it earlier. The beginning of that is just crushing, and what he does still to throughout the movie for him to show his love for her is just amazing. So they're my number one couple.
Bedknobs and Broomsticks was also British.
Yep.
Same as Mary Poppins. And Angela Lansbury is a treasure.
In fact, one of the songs was from Mary Poppins. The one, the primacy, swimming along under the primacy. That was originally supposed to be intended to be in the Mary Poppins movie, and they repurposed it for Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
That was an interesting segment.
Didn't Bedknobs and Broomsticks take place during World War II?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, Charlie, you have a final couple for us.
I do have a final couple. I had 8 though. Are we going to be able to mention honorable mentions, or should I mention that now? Or
you can go ahead and do that right now. Do your honorable mentions and then tell us the couple that you wanted to discuss.
All right. My honorable mentions: Fix It Felix and Calhoun, who's that army lady. They had a little thing going on. I found them interesting.
Indeed.
Woody and Bo Peep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
From Pixar. Han Solo and Leia. Which
never heard of them.
Yeah. But the one I wanted to talk about a little bit, or the one that I find most intriguing, was Buzz Lightyear and Jessie from Toy Story 2. I love how they act together, and how he acts all shy around her, and she shows some interest in him, and and Buzz and Jessie Part 2, maybe they have Space Cowboy in there. I don't know, but I just find it an interesting couple. And for everyone in the hearts, this is my last chance to do this, I guess, this show. So Ben, number one, put hearts in the chats for Ben, doing an awesome hosting job. Good job, Ben.
Thank you, Charlie.
I didn't know Buzz Lightyear and Jessie had like a thing going.
It was behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Well,
There's some mention it in the movie. I think there's some.
I just didn't notice that.
Absolutely, yeah.
They did it when the filming stopped. They were.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, rumors, big rumors.
The bloopers that they do.
Oh, thank you all for the hearts, everyone. Jim, who is your final couple?
All right. My honorable mention is going to be Aladdin and Jasmine. And the reason they're not on my actual list is because I realized through the majority of the film, their relationship is based on a lie. So instead, and I can't believe nobody else mentioned them, but Mickey and Minnie. Now this still is taken from one of their new animated or newer animated shorts, and I forget what it's called. It's like the Date or something like that. But if you watch this, it's on Disney Plus. It's like 6 or 7 minutes long. The whole episode is they're going on a date, what they think is their regular Tuesday evening date, but Mickey has something special planned for Minnie, and he's got Goofy and Donald planning and rigging all these things to make the date very special. At the same time, Minnie has special plans for Mickey. So they both have these plans to make their date extra special, but of course things go wrong. And at the end they realize, well, none of our plans went right, but we've got each other. And it's actually a very sweet story. It's the new animation. I know not everybody's a fan of it, but I wasn't totally on board either, but I don't even notice it anymore. It's just I've accepted the new animation. So Mickey and Minnie are my number one couple.
Really? Cool.
Welcome, Noah. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we're not a very big fan of that art either. I mean, I like what I grew up with and know and love, the original.
I'll tell you this as well. Wait until you get on Runaway Railway, and I think you might soften your stance. I think you might like it a little better.
We'll definitely be going on that sometime in the near future, I would say.
Breaking news, Lothar 900. Mary Poppins has moved to LA where she has opened a fortune-telling shop specializing in predicting future bad breath. The sign outside reads, Super California Mystic Expert Halitosis.
Oh, gross!
Wow.
That is awesome.
Well done.
And Arnie says our mopey kid has arrived. Hello, Noah. Welcome to the stream. I was supposed to discuss Carl and Ellie Fredrickson as my number one couple, but I shifted gears here a little bit, but no one else has mentioned this couple, so I will bring them to everyone's attention, and that would be Roger Rabbit and Jessica.
I was actually thinking of them too, but yeah, that's a good one.
You can do that better than me.
When you don't necessarily would see these two get together in real life, you have to realize a sense of humor is a very strong, appealing thing about a person. If someone makes you laugh, you have an immediate connection to them, and you usually want more. And I think that that's what Jessica saw in Roger. So,
I agree with that 100%. 100%.
Is not a tramp. Why would you think she's a tramp?
Jessica is not a tramp. It is not her fault that she was drawn that way.
No, it's not. But I do think they picked the right person to play her voice. That's for sure.
Kathleen Turner did a wonderful job at voicing that character.
Yep. And she could sing too.
It was actually a really, really good film.
They were supposed to make a sequel, but they never did, and unfortunately, Luskins isn't here. So
there were a lot of legal issues behind that. So, and I don't know if it'll ever happen, but the fact that the first one ever happened at all is a good thing for all of us because it is a good film and it has held up over the last 33 years.
Yeah, I think it ended, perfectly. It doesn't need people really.
33 years. It was released in 1988.
Wow.
Yeah.
How is it that old already? Wow.
I know, yeah.
Now, we've discussed our couples. We've seen our art projects. And there's the outhouse.
Yeah, that's the outhouse. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Sorry, Minnie. Sorry.
Is that okay? Okay. Let's wrap this up with one round of trivia from me. I've got 5 questions here based on Disney couples.
Oh.
So if you all can get your thinking caps on, I've got some questions here for you.
Cool.
All right. First of all, do you guys have something to write with?
Oh, God. Pressure.
Oh, hang on.
If all else fails, just use blood. No.
Are we doing like the writing thing and then showing?
Outhouse down.
Will this work instead?
Oh my gosh. It could work too.
You guys want to see my finished unicorn, by the way?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Donna said,
It's kind of like
on the beast.
That's like Peter Max.
That is nice.
I think magical unicorn. Oh, let me turn the lights on.
Cool.
That much more magical.
That much more-
Thank you, Charlie.
Hey, it was like $2 at Walmart. Can't complain, right?
Okay, so Derick, you're eating the outhouse now?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got 5 questions here. You guys ready?
Yep.
Okay, question number 1. Who broke in the film Hunchback of Notre Dame? Who broke Quasimodo's heart when she didn't reciprocate his affection?
Oh my gosh, I don't know her name. I'll just say who did the voice. And that works. So.
Okay, you guys ready?
Your
Your answers.
Disclose them.
Okay, Jim has Esmeralda, and Derick and Greg. Let me zoom in on you guys.
Put Demi Moore. But
And Esmeralda. Okay, yep. 3 points. 1 for Derick, 1 for Charlie, 1 for Jim, and Greg, you get half a point for knowing the actress.
Oh, gee, thank you.
Okay, question number 2.
Wait a second. Before you do that, let's just
All right, enough. Enough.
extra points.
More definitely guess Mark because we won't pay attention to the chat. I mean,
Okay.
I have it over
What?
here,
I'm looking at the chat.
but Yvonne got it.
Don got it. Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go.
All right. Question number 2. What were the names of Walt Disney's parents?
Oh.
Greg, are you going to voice the act? You going to give us the names of the actors of them as well?
They didn't make a movie about them. I don't remember their names.
Okay, are we ready?
Yep.
I'm just playing the numbers here. Okay.
Okay. We have Elias and Edna. We have Mr. and Mrs. Elias Dizney, and we have Walt Sr. and Mary. A couple of you got Elias correct. Elias was Walt's father. His mother's name was Flora.
Flora.
Laura.
I can't believe you didn't get that.
Well, and
What kind of a Walt Disney
in
fan
the
are
story I wrote, Edna and Flora are the Volt sisters, and they are named after. I got it.
Okay, here's another one. In the 1946 film Make Mine Music, what were the names of the fedora and the bonnet?
Oh, I remember that cartoon. Don't remember the names though. Wait.
What were the names of the hats in Make Mine Music?
I think I know what they are.
Fedora and a blue bonnet.
I remember the song.
Do we have our answers?
I'm ready.
What was the name of that show or that movie?
Make Mine Music from 1946.
Is it on Disney Plus?
I'm
Yes, it is.
Oh, cool.
ready.
Charlie?
I'm ready. You
Is
guys
it?
ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see your answers. Hattie and Bonnie, Topper and Blurry. And then Greg, you have
Fedora and Alice Bluebonnet.
Johnny Fedora and Alice Bluebonnet. And what do you have, Derick?
Bunny and Clyde.
That's the point, because that is the answer. Johnny Fedora and Alice Bluebonnet.
See, it helps to remember songs.
So you have
He has 1.5 points.
Woohoo!
Wee Wee and Fifi, Hat and Hatter,
What
Sir and Ham, and Fedora and
We've
Alice.
only got a couple more questions here, so let's get this one. What was the name of Tom Hanks's mermaid girlfriend in the movie Splash?
my God, I don't think I've seen that movie in its entirety.
Bye, Cynthia. Have a good day.
Thank
the
you.
name of the mermaid?
I'm waiting for it to pop up in
I
chat.
have no idea. You can't be doing that.
But one says halibut. Okay, you guys ready?
You sure?
Let's see your answers.
I got nothing.
Ooh,
Hannah is not correct. Greg, what is that you said there? You have
Rachel.
what is it?
Rachel.
Derek put Rachel.
No. Jim has the correct answer. It is Madison.
Yeah, I remember that. After I saw it, I was like, Jim got it.
Madison also.
Okay, we have one last question here.
Or two.
Pepper Trujillo does too.
What was the name of the mouse that came between Mickey and Minnie in the 1936 Mickey Mouse short Mickey's Rival?
I remember that. I remember his sly look on his face too.
What was the name of Mickey's nemesis in Mickey's Rival?
It's not tiny.
Let's see our answers. Derick and Greggory, what have you got?
But Mortimer.
Mortimer. Jim has Mortimer, and Rizzo. No, Rizzo is not the answer. Sorry, Charlie.
This is a rat.
Mortimer is the correct answer.
Jim, what did you put for your answer?
Mortimer.
Oh,
So Jim had the most correct answers. So
What?
Jim?
Oh.
I think I should get a half point for Bonnie and Clyde.
So
just
how many
because-
points did Jim get? Jim?
All of them. All of them, Greg. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
all of them.
I don't believe so.
He had 3 correct answers.
What? I was 1/2 point away from a tie.
Several people got Mortimer, but Wanda says Fred, and Fred is a much better name.
All right. Well, this has been a very fun show of Five Foolish Mortals. Derick and Greggory, what do you have coming up on your channel?
We have next week. We have another live show coming up. We
With a
have
special guest.
special guests. We have Innocents Abroad, Bob and
Holly.
Holly. They're going to be joining us for the first time.
Bod.
The bod. And we are also going to be going to Walt Disney World next week.
We're going on our vacay.
And we'll be
Wow.
meeting in there. So a few people there. So more to come on that. But yep, that's what we have next. And I'm still working on a video for Cancun on the Rio Palace Peninsula.
Okay. Charlie, what do you have coming up next?
See you real soon, Derek. We have our special Valentine's Day show tomorrow coming up on the channel at 11 o'clock. We're going to have Jeff and Angela from This Our Dream. We're going to have Walt and Melissa from Mouse Talk, as well as Bob and Kelly from Bob and Kelly. And we are going to be talking about our favorite couples throughout cinema and history. Tomorrow night on Keith's show. I'm on Keith's show at 7 o'clock, I believe, for another Valentine's themed show. Wednesday at 7 is the big show. It's Avery's 20th birthday special. Whoever wants to pop into the chat, we'll be posting the link. Anybody wants to wish Avery boy a happy birthday, he will be here with us in the studio celebrating his 20th birthday. If you guys have any questions for him, you want to come in and just say hi for 2 seconds, and that'll be awesome.
We'll definitely pop in for you guys.
I'm sorry?
We'll definitely pop in for you guys. That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, so that's Wednesday at 7.
Okay, Jim, what have you got coming up?
I just want to congratulate the Disney Nerd Herders for reaching 2,000 subscribers.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And it's, one of their shorts had over 39,000 views, and it was had to do with the Little Mermaid ride, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this weekend I will be scouring all of my footage, looking to duplicate what the Disney Nerd Herders have done. So we got that going. But I have a normal, regularly scheduled Tuesday night live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern. So I'll be doing that on Tuesday. And I enjoy making those shorts. So kidding aside, I'll be continuing to do that. I've been enjoying creating those as well. So that's me. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Great. Coming up on Pepper Tree Villa on Monday night, we are going to be we're going to be celebrating a couple of holidays this week. Sunday is Valentine's Day, and Tuesday is Fat Tuesday or Mardi Gras. So we have a lot to discuss holiday-wise on Monday night, as well as celebrating a milestone birthday in my family. Sherry has her birthday as well on Valentine's Day, so we will be discussing that on that as well. And then I also have Life with Ben that comes out every Thursday morning on PTV.
Are you guys?
Birthday, Sherry.
Yes, happy birthday. Are you guys going live tonight with the Hallmark show?
No, we're not going to be doing a live stream this evening. We're going to skip this week, but we will probably be returning the following week. But because we had Five Foolish Mortals today, we didn't want to do another show later on today. So I can only take so much time out of my day to get on camera and discuss whatever it is that we do discuss ad nauseum. So anyway, thank you everyone for joining us here on Five Foolish Mortals. I'm Ben of Pepper Tree Villa. Derick and Greggory.
And
Derick of D&G Explorers. Oh my God. Charlie of the Disney Nerd Herders. Nerd! And Jim of More Sunshine, Please. Thank you all for joining us this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are. It's been a fun time. And we will see you next time on Five Foolish Mortals. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.